Ahead of the Rajasthan Assembly session beginning 14th, BJP has now changed its strategy. BJP has now directed its Rajasthan MLAs to gather in Jaipur on 11th of August. This is a day after BJP moved at least 20 of its MLAs to Gujarat in order to keep their flock together. The BJP lawmakers would be moved to Crown Plaza Hotel in Jaipur. India Today has learned that BJP leader Vasundhara Raje will also be staying in the same hotel. The Saffron Party's move is aimed at ascertaining Raje loyalist headcount in Rajasthan. Chief Minister Gehlot on Sunday questioned the shifting of BJP MLAs to Gujarat, saying that the opposition party was ridden with factionalism. He also defended the stay of Congress legislators at a Jaisalmer hotel. Sources have also informed us that jammers have been placed at the Jaisalmer hotel. All of this to restrict the Gehlot camp MLAs from sending messages and making calls. A total strength of Rajasthan Assembly is 200, the majority mark being 101. The Congress claimed to have the numbers in majority with 101 MLAs and the Speaker as well. Meanwhile, Pilot claims to have 19 MLAs and 3 independent MLAs. BJP meanwhile has 75 at the moment.
अब बीजेपी के विधायक बाड़ेबंदी में जा रहे हैं जी, इनकी पोल खुल गई है। आप सोच सकते हो कि सरकार में तो हम लोग हैं और ट्रेनिंग हो रही थी, इसलिए हम लोगों ने हम देखा किस प्रकार विधायकों को हमें एक साथ रुकना पड़ा। पर बीजेपी के विधायकों की इस बार चिंता है, वो लोग बाड़ेबंदी कर रहे हैं 3-4 जगह पर, वो भी चुन चुन करके उनमें इतनी बड़ी फूट पड़ गई थी।
Amidst the ugly political war between Maharashtra government and Bihar government over the death probe of Sushant Singh Rajput case, now Sena MP Sanjay Raut has made an unsavory dig against the late actor Sushant Singh Rajput. Raut has put out an explosive claim in his mouthpiece Samna that Sushant Singh Rajput was not in good terms with his father, and what was going on with his family in Patna needs to be probed as well. Raut said that all is not well between Sushant and his father. Raut's distasteful comment has not gone down well with Sushant's family at all. Sushant's cousin Neeraj, who is a BJP MLA, has threatened to file a defamation case against Raut. The JDU has slammed the Sena MP for personal attack on the late actor.
उनके पिता से सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का जमता नहीं था, आपने ये लिखा है।
ये मेरी जानकारी और ये सच। उनके फैमिली में क्या चल रहा था वो भी एक जांच का, वो बिहार में खास। कितने बार सुशांत अपने पिता को मिलने गया था पटना में। आप देखिए उतना आप प्यार, जो आपको शौक, सदमा, ये सब शब्द मैंने देखे हैं उनके। मुझे संवेदना है पिता के बारे में, लेकिन बहुत सी बातें ऐसी है जो सच, वो सच आप सामने आएगा। इससे डर से कोई इस प्रकार से जांच को गुमराह करने की कोशिश क्या कोई कर रहा है? अगर है तो मुंबई पुलिस ये षड्यंत्र को पर्दाफाश कर देंगे।
कि जिस तरह का वो एक फुहर वाला बयान दे रहे हैं, एक संवेदनशील मैटर में एक फुहर पनी कर रहे हैं, एक राज्यसभा सांसद हैं, एक अखबार की एडिटर हैं, और इस तरह का हल्का बयान उनको कम से कम नहीं देना चाहिए। उनको तो शर्म आना चाहिए और उनको माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए। इतना माने आघात पहुंचाने वाला बयान, जहां करोड़ों फैंस उनको सराह रहे हैं, उनके पिताजी को, एक बुजुर्ग आदमी पर इस तरह का माने शर्मनाक आरोप लगाना, ये काफ़ी निंदनीय है। और जरूरत पड़ी तो मैं मानहानि का मुकदमा करूंगा संजय राउत जी पर।
संजय रावत जी एक राज्यसभा के सदस्य हैं और सामना के संपादक भी हैं, और सच का सामना से करने से भागते हैं। ये बिल्कुल जो बयान आ रहा है, ये पूरे जांच को डाइवर्ट करने के लिए ऐसा बयान, बेतुका बयान आ रहा है। सुशांत सिंह राजपूत के पिता के बारे में कहना कि 2 शादी किए हैं, इसलिए सुशांत सिंह नाराज थे, और इस तरह का भाषा, ये बिल्कुल ही डिरेल हो चुके हैं। ये मानसिक रूप से ही व्यक्ति जो है वो ऐसा बयान दे सकते हैं।
संजय राउत ने जो कुछ भी कहा है अपने आका को खुश करने के लिए ही कहा है, लेकिन एक बात साफ है कि कानून से ऊपर कोई नहीं है। अगर सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की मौत की गुत्थियां सुलझाने में मुंबई पुलिस अब तक असफल रही है, तो नतीजों को जानने का हक देश को है और इस दिशा में उन्हें व्यक्तिगत आरोप प्रत्यारोप के बजाय सीबीआई को मदद करनी चाहिए।
Meanwhile, after the row erupted over Raut's distasteful statement against Sushant Singh Rajput's father, Raut told India Today that he still stands by the family feud remarks that he made.
तो बात ऐसी है कि अब उसकी जो मौत हुई है, सुसाइड है, तो उसे बहुत से एंगल है उसमें, इतने एंगल उसमें आते हैं और फैमिली के उसके लोगों ने कुछ अलग तरह से कोई बातें सामने रखी है। तो मैंने कहा कि ठीक है, मुंबई के पुलिस के ऊपर आप अगर शंका व्यक्त करते हो कि वो ठीक से जांच नहीं कर पाते हो, ऐसे कैसे आप बोल सकते हो? मुंबई पुलिस वर्ल्ड की बेस्ट पुलिस है, प्रोफेशनल पुलिस है। अगर आपके पास कोई जानकारी है जो मुंबई पुलिस उस बारे में जांच नहीं कर रही है, तो आप जाकर मुंबई पुलिस को बताइए, आपको पूरा अधिकार है फैमिली के मेंबर होने के नाते।
सामने में जो जानकारी आपने लिखी है कि परिवार में
मैंने कहा है कि फैमिली में भी उसका अगर सब कुछ ठीक होता तो फैमिली के लोग उसके साथ आकर बैठते, पिताजी आते, उनकी बहनें आते, सब कुछ आते, लेकिन जो बातें सामने आ रही है ऑन रिकॉर्ड है, तो बोले सभी मामलों के उनके परिवार के साथ उसके रिश्ते कैसे थे, क्या उस वजह से वो डिप्रेशन में था, कुछ ठीक नहीं चल रहा था फैमिली के साथ, उसकी भी जांच आप करनी चाहिए, सबकी जांच करनी चाहिए और करते रहिए। पुलिस करेगी, पुलिस उसको न्याय देगी, मुंबई की पुलिस उसको न्याय देगी।
India Today has now accessed images of a puja conducted by Sushant Singh Rajput and his family members. The puja at Sushant's family was conducted in April 2019. The images show that Sushant at the puja with his sister and his brother-in-law. The late actor's family has now alleged that huge sum of money was withdrawn from his bank account for the same puja in August 2019. Bank statements of Sushant earlier accessed saw as much as 2 lakh rupees were withdrawn from Sushant's account for puja on multiple occasions. India Today has also spoken to the priest who conducted the puja at Sushant's Bandra house, Pandit Narayan Shastri, who is from Nasik's Timbakeshwar temple, who said that only one puja was conducted for Sushant's family. Devesh is now joining us live for the very latest on this. Devesh, where's the controversy when it comes to the puja that was conducted? There was a puja at his house. He spent the money. There was one puja that was held in April 2019. What is this particular mystery we're talking about?
Chati, there was one ceremony, one spiritual ceremony that was conducted at Sushant Singh Rajput's residence, and there was a particular amount of money that was spent on that from Sushant Singh Rajput's account. Remember, the allegations leveled by Sushant Singh Rajput's father also says that Riya Chakrabarti and her family members had indulged into various such spiritual practices, and also went on to state that she indulged into black magic and several such practices to control Sushant Singh Rajput. That is what has been mentioned in his statement as well to Patna Police. While the expenditure, whatever has happened, will be proved by agencies that are investigating the case right now. Remember, the case is with Patna Police. There is an FIR that has been registered by the CBI as well, which after Bihar government sought a transfer. Meanwhile, the Enforcement Directorate is probing all possible transactions that have happened from Sushant Singh Rajput's account, while the primary probe remains regarding the complaint that 15 crore rupees was siphoned off from the actor's account. Cheti?
All right, Devesh, leave it at that. Thanks for joining us. Sushant Singh Rajput's girlfriend Riya Chakraborty is now being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate for the second time in the late actor's money trail probe case. Riya is being interrogated for the second time over charges of 15 crore rupees theft that have been filed by the Sushant Singh's family. Riya was accompanied by her brother Shavik and father Indrajit, who also will be questioned by the ED. In fact, we have exclusively accessed a question sheet prepared by the ED for Riya. Riya is going to be asked details of her investment in the past 2 years and provide supporting documents regarding these expenses incurred from Sushant's account and sudden cash flow into 2 accounts. She is also going to be questioned on the firms where she, her brother Shavik and Sushant were directors. Shavik was interrogated for 18 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Friday. Sushant's business manager Shruti Modi is also at the ED office for the second round of questioning. India today has also accessed Riya Chakraborty's income tax returns. The income tax returns for the financial year FY18 and FY19 show a sudden increase in the income of Riya from unknown sources. In both the years, Riya has declared her gross total earnings at about 18 lakh rupees. However, the total fixed assets of Riya increased from 96,000 rupees in 2018 to about 9 lakhs in 2019. The ED is now probing how the actress was able to buy shareholder funds worth 34 lakh rupees in 2017 to 2018, which is in FY18, while her income as per the income tax filing was around 18 lakhs. The ED is investigating Riya's source of income as she made investments in multiple platforms in comparison to her gross total income, which has been declared. Her fixed deposits in HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank are also under the scanner. Her tax returns, though, show no big transactions from 2017 all the way to 2019. Sonia Gandhi's term as interim Congress president has been extended. Senior Congress leader Abhishek Manu Singhvi has hinted that the veteran leader continue to helm the party till a new president is chosen. Her term was supposed to come to an end today. As per the Election Commission norms, the party has to inform the poll body if Sonia Gandhi is continuing with her term, while the Congress Working Committee can always clarify later on the post. So the Grand Old Party is in no hurry to summon the meeting. Party sources have indicated that the Congress Working Committee may meet after 14th of August once Chief Minister Gehlot proves his majority on the floor of the Rajasthan Assembly. Congress has not been able to appoint a full-time president since Rahul resigned after 2019 Lok Sabha poll defeat. Heavy rains continue to lash Kerala since the past 3 days. A red alert has been issued for 6 districts of Kerala. This is coming in as the massive landslide that occurred in Idukki district has so far killed 43 people, with 17 more bodies retrieved from debris since Friday. Days after the settlements of estate workers were swept away by devastating landslides at Idukki district, Petimodi, rescue operations by NDRF, fire and police department personnel are continuing to recover bodies of more people feared trapped in the landslide. While 12 people were rescued, 43 bodies were found. Meanwhile, opening of shutters of dams across rivers has led to the rise in water levels in rivers and streams in central Kerala, aggravating the flood situation. And now we're bringing you a ground report from different areas of that are affected by the monsoon mayhem. Here's a look.
We are right now in Petimudi, which is actually a plantation settlement deep inside the Iravakulam National Park, part of the Western Ghats. And as you can see here, this is where the tragic incident that claimed the lives of 43 people has happened. Unfortunately, over 25 are still missing because the efforts are still being made to try and trace, try and locate those people. So to give you a picture of what actually has happened here, this is actually a tea plantation area, and towards either side you can see it's mostly the tea plantation and the tribal settlement and small huts of these people who are actually working in this plantation. So the hill seems to have just collapsed, just come down all the way from the right side of your frame, because I believe you can actually see here. So that is where the hill has broken off from. One part of the hill has completely collapsed. It came sliding down, washing everything in its path. So you can see here, this wasn't the actual landscape over here. This was also a tea plantation area or a normal plantation thing. But unfortunately, after this landslide happened, this whole area was washed away, and we believe there weren't much houses towards this side. But if you just look a little towards the left side of the frame, I'll just change your frame for that. So this is where most of the houses were there. So you can actually see there are a few houses which are partially damaged, or we can say that half of them are actually submerged in this mud and rock. So those people managed to survive, those people managed to escape, but it was the people and houses towards this area that you see which has taken the toll of this particular landslide. So I believe at that end you can actually see a lot of tangled metal, and that's mostly the vehicles which were damaged, because I was told that most of the people who are actually living here, they actually own some kind of a Jeep or something, because that is the best suited vehicle for this kind of terrain. And those vehicles have been completely damaged. It has been completely washed away, if I can say. And most of the bodies were recovered from those areas, and the houses were completely wiped out. And we must still wait and see what is going to be the actual extent of the damage. So as I just mentioned earlier, as of now, the death toll is at 43. The official confirmation is that 43 people have lost their life, unfortunately, and around 25, 27 are still reported missing. So that is why the NDRF and the other rescue operators are actually trying their best to locate these bodies here at the moment, and this is what the situation looks like at the moment. With camera person Tinku Rajshekharan, Gopi Krishnan in Munnar for India Today. So what is the actual situation here at the moment? I can see a lot of activity happening as in terms of trying to rescue or just identify these people. What is the actual death toll at the moment?
As per the knowledge, 82 persons have been lived here. Out of 82, 12 people have survived from that point. Then 70 people have been missed. Out of 70, 43 persons dead bodies have been found by last evening. Balance 27 is there, and we are searching for that 27 people. And for that, we have changed our strategy from today. That means we have splitted the searching team. And we asked, or we suggested them to go through the forest area also, because this river is going through forest area, and already 5 people's dead bodies have been recovered from that area only.
Well, that's a wrap from me, Chaiti Narula, on this bulletin. For further news and updates, log on to indiatoday.in or download our app. Take a short commercial break. I'm seeing you on the other side with top headlines.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.